Real men don't beat their wives. See, your ability to control your anger when your wife provokes you is what makes you a man. See, don't beat your wife no matter how angry you are to her. I know that women can be annoying at times. There are some women that have so many bad characters. Some of them can nag for Africa. But please, you have to know that when God created a man, he put strength in your power, your leg, all your body, even your head, strength full everywhere. But when God created a woman, he didn't give us the strength he gave to you people. The little strength that he gave to us, he put it in our mouths. That is why you notice that so many women, they can nag for Africa, but if you touch them, they cry already. See, please do not beat your wife. And another thing you have to know is that when God created your wife, she is your flesh and blood. When she hurts you, remember that first love that you had before you go to her people to marry her. Please do not beat your wife no matter whatever she did to you. Why am I making this post? I'm making this post because of this lady. This lady you are seeing here, she's the reason why I'm making this post. As you can see, RIP in front of her. She don't buy, waiting by her. She had issue with her husband, and the man decided to teach her a lesson, and by beating her, and on the process, she gave up. This girl is just 25 years old. Her husband, after spending all the money he made just to marry this girl, wed her and bring her into his house. The devil have already come. The devil came in so early and destroyed this marriage. Had it been this man hold himself when the wife provoked him, this thing wouldn't have happened. And do you know one thing with the devil? Once that anger starts, the devil will be telling you, oh yeah, beat her, do this, do that. But the moment she stops breathing, that devil will disappear and leave you to your fate. And now, the man will now be asking, baby, oh yeah, now please wake up. I'm sorry, I will not beat you again. But everything is now late. I know it's not easy. It's not easy to control your anger, more especially if you are living with all these nagging types and some women that they will deliberately provoke you. But what will you do? You ask yourself, this my wife that is provoking me, she is someone else's daughter. You yourself, most of you have your own daughter. Ask yourself, as you are trying to pamper her, build her up, send her to nursery school, primary school, secondary, tertiary, if possible. Now, later, one man come marry her, and tomorrow, something happen, he come beat and come buy am for you. How will you feel? Will you ever take that nonsense? Or you have your sisters that are in a man's house, and tomorrow they come bring news, come tell you, say, she provoke her husband beat her and buy your sister. Will you take that nonsense? You will not. So your wife that you have in your house, before you want to react, please remember that she is someone's daughter. And more especially, if you know that you can no longer condone her excesses, if you can no longer condone her character, instead of you to beat her up, report her to her people. And if you report her to her people, you discover that you didn't see anything good or something, you didn't get any fruit, there is no good fruit that comes out from you reporting her to her people, then send her back to her people. Let her stay there for a while. If she stay there and they insult her for her papa house, no be person go tell her make she come back, come apologize to you. See, no marriage is 100% sweet. No marriage is bed of roses. There are so many ups and downs in marriage. There are times your wife can provoke you to the extent you'll be asking yourself, is this the woman that I used my money to marry? Your woman can provoke you to the extent that you'll be like, in fact, you tell yourself that you have made the greatest mistake. But please, in that your moment of anger, control yourself to avoid something like this. You can see her now, the marriage is destroyed. And the man, do one thing about it is, when anything happen and someone, you happen to buy someone, or you buy your wife, your life can never remain the same. The person is going to end up in prison, life imprisonment. Or even if you run, they no catch you, all the days of your life you will keep on running, you become a vagabond. Your life can never remain the same again. This is few minutes anger that you would have controlled. You would have left the house for her and come back when the anger don go down. Even sef, when she provoke you and you leave the house go meet side chick, go dey happy there, finish come back, e better say you dey for house come buy her. So I just saw this, I shed tears when I saw this. I decided to bring it to you people. So please, married men, try to dey control your anger. Thank you for listening.